On this particular project, we're going to be installing a drainage system to solve the flooding that is happening in the side yard here, as well as the back patio. We're going to be installing a 6-inch PVC main line that has been storm tested. So stay tuned for that hard Florida thunderstorm rain footage at the end of this video. Now you can see here, this whole backyard and side yard is pretty low, and all of the water that's been accumulating here just sits up against the fence, and you can see how it's just rotting it completely out. So we'll be installing a couple 12 by 12 catch basins, tying the downspout drains into this system as well. And we're going to be installing some channel drains in one section of the pool patio deck in the backyard where all the water wants to accumulate up against the house. Remember to give 811 a call before you do any excavation. That way they can come out and mark any utility lines that may be in the area. Welcome to Stormwater Drainage Solutions. So in this section of the pool deck where it meets up against the house, where the sliding glass door and the wall is, we have a ton of runoff water that collects in this area because it's a lower area than the rest of the pool deck. For some reason, everything was sloped to this corner here. And you can see all the vegetation in that open channel. That's due to all the water accumulating in this area. And essentially it's going up underneath the house. You can see how it's kind of opened up there. So the client on this particular job only wants us to install channel drains in that section for right now. And then later in the future, they're going to have us come back and finish off those channel drains down the rest of the pool deck. So those channel drains will tie in with a 4-inch PVC line. We're going to have 2 catch basins on this run, as well as 2 downspout drains. So once we get to the first basin box, we will up it to a 6-inch main to be able to handle that influx of water. But you can see here the men have everything prepped and taped off. We like to tape off the sliding glass doors with plastic. That way we don't get a bunch of concrete slurry all over that while we're cutting concrete. One thing that I want to point out and go over is that we move pretty quickly, the guys and me. Now, these videos, they don't do these installs justice. And if you're a DIYer thinking about attempting a project like this, you need to keep a few things in mind. One, you're probably not going to be able to go as quickly as we go. And 2, we've been doing this for a long time. We work as a unit and we work in sync. Every guy knows what to do, when to do it. And we have been digging trenches for a long time, every single day, Monday through Friday. Granted, we take the weekends off to rest. Sometimes we'll work a Saturday here or there, but most of the time we take the weekends off. But we are conditioned to work out here doing this. So that is another thing that I want you guys to keep in mind if you are thinking about attempting a project like this, is that you probably will not be able to just knock this out in one weekend. It might take you a couple of weekends. So you can see we have this line pretty much all the way installed. We go underneath the sidewalk there to discharge it to the road. We have a couple of 45-degree fittings here because we had to turn our run around a garden bed with trees and plants that were in the way to be able to discharge it to the street. So you can see the pipe right there is a little bit offset where that basin is. So that's another little trick. If you are running a drainage pipe for storm and your pipe is a little bit offset and you don't have the proper fitting, you can always use a basin to make up the difference. Like I stated earlier in this video, these channel drains are only going up to a certain point here. And then the client is going to have us come out later in the future to finish off this channel drain run down the rest of the pool deck. But you can see we are gathering up all of that bulk water that's going to be accumulating in this corner here with our channel drain. And that is the goal of this job, is to stop all of that water that is going underneath the house and causing the foundation issues. So we have the channel drain tied in with a 4-inch line. We have our first downspout drain tied in to that basin box as well with a 4-inch line. And then from that basin box, it changes to a 6-inch main because we want to make sure that we can handle the influx of water. That catch basin is also going to be taking in a tremendous amount of water as well. Now, the second catch basin goes 6-inch to 6-inch. The downspout on the corner there was tied in 4-inch. Everything is going to be running out to the street with 6-inch. We had to reroute a sprinkler line here. As you can see, we didn't have enough room for our pipe. So that's not a big deal. We have all the parts necessary on the trailer that we need to reroute sprinkler lines or repair them if need be. But in Florida, the amount of water that we get dumped on us within 35 to 45 minutes is incredible. We want our systems to perform as well as they can in those heavy Florida thunderstorms, as well as hurricanes and tropical storms that we get here. The amount of water is incredible. We have rain footage showing this. I will link videos to the description of this video. That way you can see those other videos showing the flooding and the amount of water that we get here. We have to use 6-inch pipe here. We have to use larger pipes. We don't like to go smaller. We like to go bigger. All right, guys, well, I think that just about does it for this install. We just have a little bit of cleaning up to do, and then we're finished with this project. Now, the moment everybody's been waiting on is that rain footage at the end of this video. I know the viewers love seeing these systems in action in actual real rain events, and I do my best to get as many as I can in the storms. But the problem is we work sometimes 2 hours away from the shop. I don't have time to be chasing storms all over the place trying to catch every single system in action. So I do my best to get the systems that I can when I'm in the area of a system that we installed and it's pouring rain, and I can get there in time at the specific moment to get the good video of a heavy rain dumping on that system. We have a little bit of footage here with just the garden hose because we always flush the systems out before we leave the job site, just to make sure any sediment and debris in that pipe while we were installing it gets flushed out. But after this heavy Florida thunderstorm, with a properly installed system, there's not going to be any sediment in that smooth interior pipe.